This is beautiful trauma. Beautiful trauma, art made through heartaches. Man, this music's my doctor. Though the days weren't good, man, the pain hurts good. This is just beautiful trauma. How you doing now, mama? I remember John abusing you, mama. I couldn't stop what he would do to you, mama. I was young, but I'm bigger now. The shit that I would do for you, mama, no limits. I will shoot for you, mama. Make the news for you, mama.
In that moment, the moment happens, the moment passes, and you have this reaction of freeze. This is essentially what happened. You froze, right? How do you see that that moment has continued to resonate for you day to day?
There's a lot of things that happen throughout the course of life that'll just reshape the way that you will go about doing things moving forward. And I can't say for sure it's that one particular instance or a line of other things, but I just know in moments where I wasn't able to have a solution or fix things, or, I watched people hurt, that I know I never wanted to see or feel those feelings again. So, it's always been in me to not only do things, but even as hard as I work, is to always be in a position to be a solution for people that I care about. And it's beyond just the idea of protecting my mom from being abused physically by somebody, but again, just a line of things and seeing people that I love in bad positions that I feel like there's something that I could have done or there's something that I can do. I just always now want to be in a position to be able to do that.
Yeah.
Look, I read Will Smith's book. It's crazy, him expressing himself. Show me how much they were alike, though I ain't met him myself. The helping hands I could have used, but never stretching for help. To the extent that I would question myself. Trying to shoulder the weight of the earth, regardless all the ways that were hurt. Making it work, remember days that I would pray in the church. Watching my mother be abused. Brother's name in the news. Ain't no savior about to save us. I stuffed my feet in them shoes, thinking better days than Medicaid and stretching cane. Me and my bro the same, he's just a little less behaved. Now I ain't never got caught for them things when the feds are raid. Or record making it harder when jobs would check my name.
Tell me about your brother.
I always say that, me and my brother are much alike. And so when I see some of the hardships that, he goes through trying to reacclimate himself into, society, I typically post or write or say things like, me and my brother are essentially the same in so many ways, if not all the ways, but he just happened to get caught for things that maybe I didn't. There were times where I was, partaking in activity that he happened to spend a lot of time in jail for, and because I didn't get caught, people look at me a little different than my brother, and life's a little easier for me than it is for him.
Small reminder, homie, check on your strong friends, they need you. You ain't alone, homie. It's good if you ain't good. I know you strong, homie. Just take a breather and chill. This road's long, homie. Gotta take care of yourself, mind, body, soul, homie. Look, you ain't alone, homie. It's good if you ain't good. I know you strong, homie. Just take a breather and chill. The road's long, homie. Gotta take care of yourself, mind, body, soul, homie. My boy Chris is here today, and I just want Chris to know I'm wild proud of him. We had a conversation about how he's taking care of himself, and it's beautiful, man. I'm proud of you, bro.
We have to do the work to create a better environment where people are comfortable and won't have to regret speaking out about things and traumas and the emotions that they're dealing with and the moments that they're living in.
We are spirit beings. We're connected. And we can always tell when somebody is not quite themselves. It is okay to go up to somebody and just ask them, do you need anything? You seem a little off today. Something doesn't seem quite right. Now, they may or may not respond, but the fact that somebody reached out and demonstrated care. You don't have to have a license or a certification to demonstrate care, because that is the one thing that we are missing socially.
Trying to show you clearer than the smoke and mirrors. To the ones that need it most, I really hope you hear this. I know they're gonna judge you when they scope your errors. There was times that I be broken, tear up. Look, I ain't above the law, feeling like I'm nothing, y'all. There was times that I had nothing, dog, just the Lord and some faith. In the mindset that I'll give it all that it takes. Like I'm gonna be great, I moved on through mistakes.
Let's normalize trauma.
Yes.
Let's normalize trauma.
Yes.
I think trauma is a trigger word.
Yep.
And so there's shame associated with it.
Yeah.
There is no, that's not me. I can handle it. I got it.
No, I got it. Like these are defense mechanisms, and we tell people that they should be able to speak up and speak out. But how many times do they scroll social media and see people laughing at the exact situation they're going through? How many memes have they seen prior to even experiencing the thing they're experiencing that have bashed people in their very situation? And then we tell them they should be okay, speaking up and speaking out. Like, so aside from this work we're doing where we're putting therapy and healing on display, there is an ask and there is a need from each and every one of you to help create that space. And sometimes it's going to be uncomfortable. You're going to have to call people out that you love when they're doing things that aren't okay and are toxic to the space that people need to be able to speak up and speak out comfortably.
This the time that I do some things that I tried to do. Trying to. Who am I lying to? I might just hit up my father again, sit him down, try to figure out what's been bothering him. Then I reach out to my brother, have a discussion, tell him I love him. It's easy to stay at odds. It's harder trying to be loving while holding your pride. All the tears I hold in my eyes while somehow pretending it's all good in my mind. What's love really? What's love really? Is it only love when it's good? That sounds silly. You mean to tell me now that you mad the love's over? The pettiness that family ties can be cut over.
I feel like with me, I got to a point with people because I feel like I'm very understanding. I feel like I'm very loving. I felt like I've been there for people that it got to a point where I found a line where I was okay with just kind of severing ties and saying, you know what, this isn't working. I'm pouring into this thing and I'm trying to make this thing work, and there's not an appreciation for all I've done or all I have been throughout time, where I think I just got sick of trying, right, to be in people's lives or be on good terms with people. When, as busy as I am, there's so many people that I would like to love more and spend more time with, that I could just take that energy and focus on them.
And I ain't saying that you're responsible, but it's possible that you could change the world if you wanted to. Well, I promise you, your impact and change. I don't know if that change is honorable, but you could be a light for somebody or be an obstacle. That's deep, ain't it? Someone had to say it. To the ones that's trying hard, just keep going. You're going to make it. I do what I gotta. I ain't Luther Obama or someone super important. This is just beautiful trauma that has shaped the man that you see. On my views and my karma hopefully reflects in what comes next. Till then, I love y'all and I'm out.
Trauma, the experiences don't go away.
Yeah.
Right? But what happens is we're able to put a period to the end of that sentence, and then it becomes incorporated in the story of our life.
For sure.
And so where you are right now, what do you imagine your future is going to be like?
I see a lot of this happening. And I don't just mean just the therapy, me going through. I mean us traveling to inspire people with, being open about trauma and just implementing the idea of healing in whichever way people see that to be for them. I would like to be a part of reshaping how people that look like myself are introduced and how they view taking care of themselves and seeing therapy. Like I said, I only seen therapy on TV with a rich white family. But what if that was different? What if this happened, this performance in high school? How does that change the trajectory of people's lives when it comes to, healing and taking care of themselves? So I don't know what that turns into beyond this day, but I would hope that it has a lot of this in whatever form it takes moving forward.
You've been good to me.